I've had some real crazy rain experiences. Like I'll get under. One time I got under this thing, had my big video camera out here, put it down here, and was worried about everything else. And the rain was coming behind the crack, starting to like. It would have been ruined in 1 minute. Like my friend told me, I ran over. This had water all over it. I kept having to like shake it upside down. I don't know if it was this one or the one that got stolen. I think it was actually this one.
Didn't break?
No.
I dumped a bottle of water on mine 2 days ago and it turned off and turned back on though. Thank God. There's nothing wrong with it.
They have, first of all, this, I mean, I don't know, the rims on these things, you have an Apple, right? Plastic, there's no seal.
Right.
On either one of them. No seal at all. No seal here. No seal here.
That's all.
No seal under the keyboard. You can go directly in. There's no tray.
It turned off immediately. So I don't know what happened, but water got in somewhere.
I would rather have an extra like quarter pound and have a little like pump in here under there, like a sump or something, and the keyboard itself. Anything.
Some kind of sealed box.
Sealed would be great.
You know? But they'd be a lot more expensive.
I want one that's so good that I can be using it on the edge of a railing of a cruise ship and somebody pushes me off for talking too much. I want to be able to close it and turn it into a life preserver as I fall, literally. I think
it's possible.
Like those Halliburton Zero briefcases.
Yeah.
I just want one in one. I mean, I know people do it. They custom make them and shit. But if you do something like that, the keyboard can come out. I mean, everything can come apart. You get a bigger monitor. It's inside of a fucking shock-proof case, and you don't need a case.
Right.
You have a back part with a coiled cable. You choose which one you want. You modularize the motherfucker, and you seal it. This is too small and too big.
Right.
It's a great computer. I love it, but
I love Macs. I do.
I would have gotten small, but I do so much video, and I run out of space, and I just fucking freaking. I'm always sitting like all day long. I need a bigger monitor to use with this thing, so I'm not always fucking my back and my neck up. I've really suffered writing and recording.
13 inches.
Huh?
That's a 15 or 17.
17.
Yeah.
But even
teeny tiny.
You're not doing video though, right? Like looking out, like I can write with my eyes closed. I don't even need a monitor, you know. Although I do read my words. Sucks.
Which is a good thing.
I'd be like writing, I'd be like, oh, should I make a mistake? And then I look. I'm like, why can't I just write a book with my eyes closed? What the fuck?
You make a mistake, you make a mistake. It's part of the artistic journey.
Stop distracting my imagination with reality is what I really need to do.
Yep.
So my smartest physicist friend, he says to me, he's like, you know that all your ideas can come to nothing, right? And at first I thought, wow, that's great. And then I thought, no, that's great. You know, if they were fucking guaranteed to become something, I'd be nothing. I mean, it'd be nothing. There'd be no chance.
Everybody would have ideas.
See, I got this weird idea, really, that ideas do not belong to us, that we don't create anything. We find them. You know, they're out there like stars. They're in a place, one idea connects to another idea and another idea in a multi-dimensional web, and we just find the motherfuckers. We don't own them.
That's what imagination is, just building on what's already there. Combining things in different ways.
I mean, some people can make leaps without a platform, you know, but you go too far into the future and what you see is irrelevant anyways, and you're definitely going to be dead before anybody realizes that you did anything good. I try to get to the point when, like, somewhere in my lifetime I could see something magical happen. I really think, like, we don't, as far as I'm concerned, we don't have a functional model of democracy anywhere, like in the world. Like a truly functional,
not anymore, no.
Especially like a generally uncorruptible version. I figure if you can do that in a small scale, in a business, in my case I want to treat it like...
It can't apply to a large population.
Well, you can figure out, starting small, you can figure out for 10 people, then you figure out for 100. You have to adapt it, but if we can do this so poorly, we can do this better than this. We can at least put politicians in a position where they're privileged to lead us and not deriving privileges from us because they're on top of us. So if you do it in business, I figure eventually you can actually export it to nations. You can come to the United States as just a simple venture and say, listen, you see what we've done, you see our films, you see how our business works, you see that your people are supporting our form of democracy over your own. What are you going to do, kill us? Or are you going to let them go forward with their referendum and replace the fucking government with one which is definitively better?
Why don't you get into politics?
I'm just going to publish an intentionally self-fulfilling prophecy and see what happens. I will run for president of my own company, which is a job that will pay nothing and come with no vote. I only want one thing, and that's the last word. You know, I want the chance to be there like Socrates would and actually make a case before the assembly. You do whatever you want. I have no power, but I have the last word. I started this fucking company. I gave my fortune to it, and I have nothing. I depend on you. Please depend on me, at least a little bit. Give me a chance to fucking express myself and say, you know, maybe this is a bad idea, or maybe I can veto something, but you can. If I do, I have to quit, and I would do that. I may be banned from my own fucking business. I may build a huge casino, philanthropic, yes, you know, to make money, to build greenhouses, to try to save the fucking world. But I may be too fucked up to fit into that system.
I don't think so. Why?
I'm spoiled beyond belief. Like, I just don't know. Like, I'm assuming that the kids that are 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 5-year, maybe 10 now, in 5 to 10 years, would see this Las Vegas thing, whatever it becomes, and want to become a part of it. And they wouldn't have gone through 35 years of fucking shit and, like, living near the edge of fucking death.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just really trying to build a test for good people, bring them together, and show the world, you can do this. You can do this, and if you share, you'll probably cut your labor almost in half. Isn't that worth it?
It would be.
I mean, it's really what it comes down to. We waste half of what we produce.
Easily.
More. 90. I think it's 90%.
Easily.
You know, a car. You buy a car, you use 10%, 5%. It just sits there, and you think, oh, it's my asset. It's your liability.
Yeah.
It's your fucking liability. It's put it in the pool, you know. If you're not there, put it back.
Well, they started doing that in bigger cities. Rent bicycles, rent cars.
Right. No, they're starting, but like as an integrated system, it's the biggest thing I think that'll ever be. Because we can make all these small adjustments in efficiency, but until you realize that all the efficiency in the world is on the side of business, and none of the efficiency in the world is on the side of living.
Mm-hmm.
Business has it, they make it, they sell it. They want us to be as separate as possible, so they can sell us more. But a company that comes out and says, "Listen, I don't want to sell 6 billion houses, one to everybody. I want to sell 1 billion for everybody. I want to minimize my sales."
Right.
Because our prime product is worrying about
no
you.
Business will ever do.
No, it will. It
so
will.
I'm going inside.
I think it will.